Do you remember the Saints Row reboot? We had a lot of fun with this game. Came out like sometime over the summer. They announced it a year ago, and it was fun to follow it as the story progressed because the studio acted very, very hostile to fans that criticized them, and it's not going over very well. The trailer, when it got announced, was ratioed pretty much on every platform that uploaded the trailer. I don't remember which one had the most dislikes, but this is the Saints Row YouTube channel. And over here, 94,000 dislikes, 44,000 likes. They decided to take a game that was known for edgy, kind of offensive jokes and gameplay, and they wanted to make it more accessible for a modern audience. And what you got was a game that tried to be serious, but yet still kind of played the goofy game. But the characters of the game were basically woke hipsters who were committing crimes to pay off their student loans and all kinds of stuff. It was a disastrous decision. People criticized it, and it didn't go over very well. The game got low reviews, and everyone criticized the gameplay. Never forget how the studio acted. We have one of the examples right here where this person said, I know you won't listen, but if you want fans to stop complaining and giving you all shit, maybe just replace these clowns and give us the real Saints. Doesn't even have to be the old crew, just real gangsters. That would honestly clear up a lot of the hate you guys are getting. And then the Saints Row official account said on Twitter, haters gonna hate. This was their reaction. They had a lot of bad reactions. How did this all work out for them at the end? The game is out. It's been out for a while. And we know sales weren't that great for it. I remember some people criticizing, myself even, saying that I was lying. The game was selling out and was a huge success. Well, turns out that I was right. We now have official financial reports from Embracer Group, and the game cost over $100 million to develop. This is just to develop. We don't even know, because as they admit in the articles that I'm going to go over for you, the game had a large marketing budget. In fact, things are so bad for Saints Row, the franchise is in jeopardy. In fact, you probably won't see another Saints Row for a long, long, long time. Because as we found out Friday at 9 a.m., Saints Row sales flop forces parent company to change its policy on new games. Each project has to earn its right to exist. Now, some outlets are saying 100 million lost. So I don't know what the story here is. What I can tell you is that this game lost money, and the developer is changing the way that they make games because it was so bad for them. Don't forget, the Metacritic scores for this game are awful as well. It wasn't just the critics that hated it. The user score was a 2.9 for the PlayStation version. The Xbox version sits at a 3.0. The Xbox Series X version, the Xbox One version, not even Series X, sits at a 1.5. PlayStation 4 version sits at a 2.3, and the PC version sits at a 2.5. This game did not go over well with consumers. They did not like the setting. They did not like the characters. They did not like the gameplay. There were bad bugs. Now, not only was the game woke and bad, it had bad gameplay because it was full of bugs. Now, maybe that's fixed now, but the facts remain. This thing was a disaster. We actually have a breakdown of the report that kind of shows you the way that this went down, and it's not good. So let's take a look at this article. A report suggests that the future of Saints Row franchise is in jeopardy after the critical and commercial failure of the 2022 reboot. The news that Saints Row may be put to rest comes after the Saints Row reboot flopped both commercially and critically. Fans criticized the dated graphics, poor mechanics, and even worse writing as particular flaws that led to it being an unpleasant experience for players. Before the reboot, the last game in the series was Saints Row Get Out of Hell. Again, this was not well received by critics. Before that was Saints Row 4, which for some fans is seen as the point the games jumped the shark. Many players out there would make the argument that the franchise has not been good since Saints Row 3, which is why some may not be surprised by this recent news. It would appear that the troubles of the Saints Row reboot have changed how IP owner Embracer Group is greenlighting games going forward. In their Q3 2022 financial report released a couple days ago, the company revealed that the underwhelming performance of the console and PC titles has meant a change in approach, and each project has to earn its right to exist, leaving huge question marks for the future of Saints Row. It would be a shame to see the series disappear, as Grand Theft Auto needs a viable competitor, though it seems that audiences have made their choice. Even 1 month after release, the Saints Row reboot was outsold by a decade-old Grand Theft Auto 5. So, is this franchise dead? I don't know. I don't think so. It is for a while. You won't see another Saints Row for a long, long time. Maybe even I would go as far to say you might not see another one for 5 to 10 years because of the damage that this did. And the way that the team handled it, it just left a sour taste in gamers' mouths. But franchises are valuable. So I think they'll wait for things to fade, and then I think you might see another one in the future. However, it's done for now, and the damage was so bad that it hurt them. Money was lost big time, and it hurt their financial report. So going woke and going broke once again happened, and I don't know what happens to this franchise. What I do know is now quality will become a bigger factor over there at Embracer Group, and maybe they'll stop putting out woke trash. That would help out too. Don't put out woke garbage. But yeah, this game really did a number, and numbers don't lie. So big middle finger to Embracer, not Embracer Group, but what was Deep Silver? Deep Silver made this, didn't they? So F you, Deep Silver. Enjoy that L. Enjoy that L. And best of luck to you in the future. Hopefully you don't make the same mistake twice. Grand Theft Auto going down the same road, by the way, putting out that leak. I don't know if it was a leak or they said it, but the reports were that they're trying to make a game a little bit more modern audience friendly. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed, hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.